कैसे हैं आप लोग? I welcome you all in my YouTube channel Coding by Fun and let's get started. So in previous video we have seen the basics of stacks. What are the operations we can use for in stack, for insertion, for deletion also, and we have covered the implementation of stack, like how you can implement the stack using the using the dynamic implementation and also using the repeated doubling. So these are the basic questions that interviewer can ask you, like how you will implement a stack, or also this repeated doubling is applied on this on array part, right? Like the dynamic array implementation, or um, you're using the repeated doubling technique, you can make an array or stack too, right? So now we will see some of the problems on competitive programming. In competitive programming, what are the problems asked on stack, and also these are the problems asked in interviews too. These are basic problems, and later on at the end we will see the code part, how you will implement the coding part of it, right? So let's see the first. And also one more thing, whichever problem we will solve, we will first see the algorithm and what will be the logic, and also if there will be any alternative way to solve it, I will give you the solutions for it also, right? So it will be beneficial for you at the end, like you will end up with more approaches for a single problem, and that will be easy for you. You will have two options to solve that problem, right? Even in the interviews also you can give the optimized solution also. So the first problem here is, yeah, the balancing of symbols. So let me explain you what type of symbols we are talking about here. So let's say this one, brackets. So this problem is also known as the balanced parenthesis problem, or like the balancing of symbols. So these are some of the names of this problem. So this is what? This is balanced, right? We have opening and closing of it. So this is balanced. Now check this one. These are curly brackets. I'm not good in writing, so let's ignore this. Yeah. So this is also balanced. Like we have a balanced parenthesis here. Check this one. This one is curly, right? So this is not balanced, right? So we are. It should be like this one. It should be like this. It is balanced, but this is not balanced. And also we can see, like, yeah, this is balanced, right? Let's see this. This is not balanced. This is not balanced. This is not balanced. So now I think you got the idea, right? What is balancing of symbols? So these are the some examples. This is also balanced, right? This is also balanced. Now I think it's too much. This is also balanced. So now you got the idea, right? What is balancing of symbols? Let me. So yeah. So let's see the algorithm using stack. So there are two methods to solve this problem, using a stack and without a stack. So the interviewer might ask you about this, like, yeah, tell me Falana using, let's, he's Ram, right? So okay, Ram, tell me using stack, and also give me a solution using without stack, right? So this is the problem, like you have to solve it using a stack and without stack. So if you prepare the only one thing, like, yeah, I have prepared using stack, but I don't know how to use it without stack. But yeah, I have seen the channel Coding by Fun. There was video over there, and the guy told me the two methods, and I remember that you will be selected. So yeah, this was just a fun part. Yeah, let's come to the point. So this is our algorithm, right? So we are creating the stack first. Using a stack we are solving. So yeah, first thing that we will do, is we will create a stack. Oh, the measure part has gone. We have created this stack finally. Okay, yeah. Next thing, let's say we have a string. uh, this is the string we have initially, let's say. Yeah, okay. So we will traverse this string, entire string, right? So if the character read is not a symbol, ignore it. So if it is not a symbol, so we will directly ignore it. Like if there is a number one or kind of plus here, so we will just ignore these things, right? If a character is an opening symbol, like the these are opening symbols, right? So if we will get any opening symbol, we will just push it onto this tag. So what we will do, we will just push it. Yeah, we have pushed. If it is a closing symbol like this, then if stack is empty, report an error, right? So let me complete this one. When we will move to the next on the string, we will get the opening, right? So whenever we will get the opening bracket, we will just push it. Yeah, okay. Now, if it is a closing symbol, we will see if stack is empty. Let's say this is the example we are doing, right? Uh, let's say you have only a single bracket in your string. This is a question, right? Now what you will do, initially you will not find any opening brackets, and you are directly getting a closing bracket. So what you will do, if it is a closing symbol, then if a stack is empty, then report an error. So obviously this is not balanced, right? So if at the time you will get the closing, you have to check like this stack is empty. If it is empty, then you just report an error, or you can directly print it is not balanced, because we are directly getting a closing bracket, right? So okay, come to the point here. Now a stack is not empty, right? So what we will do, otherwise pop the stack before popping. Yeah, now at the time we will encounter the closing brackets, we will start popping. Okay, so at the time of popping, we have to be careful, like the top or the pick element in the stack should be equal to this bracket and the string that we are getting, right? So here we are getting the small closing bracket, so there should be a opening bracket that should be small, right? Because symbols should match, right? So yeah, here we are getting the top element is the opening bracket, and the closing bracket is also this small closing, so we can simply pop, right? So we are popping this. Now again we will continue for further in the string. We are getting this element, this is the closing bracket, the big closing bracket. So we are expecting there should be a opening big bracket in this tag too. So yeah, we will compare these two, this one and this one. If it is match, so we will just pop it, right? So now we have come to the end. So at the end of window, if a stack is not empty, then report error. So yeah, let's say we have this example. So what we will have at the end, we will have this inside our stack remaining, right? This will be in this stack at the end. So this is not an empty stack, so it is not balanced. So at the time, if you will have the empty stack at the end, you can say yes, it is balanced, right? So I think you got the idea, like how you will check this thing. So let move to the coding part, right?